Dire team ban. EG's turn to ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team pick.
All right, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, to game number 1 here of this series, Evil Geniuses versus Team Leviathan here for the Starletter I-League Invitational Season number 3, North American Qualifiers, of course. Looking forward to a good series ahead of us here. This is a loser's bracket matchup. The loser of this will be finished. The winner, of course, staying alive to eventually play either Complexity or Dire, which, of course, is in the winner bracket finals currently. And the loser of that will then match up against the winner of this, and so on. So again, ultimately that one spot on the line from the North American region, and excited to see what happens here in this best of 3 series. I'm Breaky CPK, and today I'm going to be joined by the one they call Trouf. How's it going, man? Yeah, you know, I was making a point of that in the cast yesterday. Actually, it went way late into the night, early in the morning, whatever you want to look at it. And but Leviathan, I mean, they played it pretty well. Because I'm with you, I would have definitely predicted VGJ Storm, but you know, props to them, looking solid. Monkeys Forever is currently stepping in the place of what was Jenkins. Now, I don't know if this is an actual roster change in full or if he just happens to be ringing for them, but obviously a solid player himself. And it seems like he's fitting in just fine. So, but yeah, I don't know their chances against EG, but I mean, again, we kind of thought the same thing against VGJ Storm, so who knows, right?
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Yeah.
EG's turn to ban.
Night Stalker.
Oof.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team ban.
Yeah, I agree with you there. I mean, there's definitely been several teams that I've noticed have been running that hero quite a bit in NA. I mean, and I can see why you would value him that highly, and clearly these teams are. So BSJ, as you've said, taking it away. Also with the Nature's Prophet. They're going to go a Night Stalker themselves with their own 4 position. Ancient Apparition Earthshaker on the other side. Jakiro, though, that first pick. Speaking of another hero that's been pretty popular, especially in the NA region, Jakiro's considered a top-tier support. What do you think of this hero?
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team ban.
No. Mm-hmm.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. EG's turn to pick. 10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team pick.
Beastmaster.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. EG's turn to pick.
Lycan.
Yep. Yeah, whenever we have a Night Stalker, that for me is something that always comes to mind, even as on the opposition, let alone, of course, in the synergy on the team. So, Team Leviathan gonna go for it themselves. You'd figure that's gonna be more of the one position Lycan right here, and sets up them still needing a mid and an offlaner most likely. But yeah, Evil Geniuses getting their offlaner, getting their 2 supports. Now they're transitioning into that carry and even the mid role themselves. You mentioned the idea of something like a Viper. Could be fun to see, I know. Okay. Okay. Yeah, there. Yeah, they're respect. You know, well, actually, for Leviathan, I was gonna say we saw BSJ play the Phantom Lancer several games yesterday, do it pretty well. But of course, they already have the Lycan, so not gonna go that direction. But maybe something that could come up in this series here. But they go Queen of Pain in the end. The Samael Queen of Pain. We've seen him dominate with this hero, so.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Mm-hmm.
EG's turn to ban.
Brood mother.
Cool. All right. Mentioned the idea of a Brood Mother. I was talking about more so with Arteezy playing it in, I don't know if it's this event or another event in general, but happens to be on the side of Leviathan now. That 4th perk Brood Mother coming along. Is there maybe some synergy with the Lycan? Is this going to be like an objective-based game, basically, for Leviathan, you think?
5 seconds remaining. Dire team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Okay.
Dire team pick.
Yeah. You got Monkey Keen, the final ban, coming out from Leviathan. It was Bat Rider, actually, on the other side from Evil Geniuses. So, trying to limit the Leviathan options for the offlane. You figure, again, Night Stalker, we've seen him in the offlane, but really most likely lately, and expect to see here probably more the 4 position. So yeah, getting a hero that can solo effectively here.
5 seconds.
They're hunting for. Yeah. Okay, yeah. See if that ends up being the case or not. I know he's actually been playing a fair amount of Underlord lately, too, and that's been a really popular hero in this region, but I don't know if that's a candidate here necessarily to be picked up, but they're going to use plenty of time, that's for sure. They have it, might as well. Sets up for the final pick coming from EG. On the other side, of course, so Leviathan. I mean, is there anything else? Like, Magnus kind of comes to mind for me. Maybe with the Empower buff could be fun, but would fit too well. Yeah. What about like a Dragon Knight?
EG's turn to pick.
Huh. That they do. Hey, they're here to win. That means win, they'll take it. Especially against EG. So yeah, you're alright though. That is ridiculous. Got the Brood Viper, the Lycan Night Stalker synergy. I mean, this is gonna be it's a lineup that's meant to win the lanes, it feels like. As far as winning the game, that's, you know, another question, but we'll have to wait and see. They go Sven in a pretty quick response actually from EG. Their final pick. So our TZ gonna be playing the Sven here, of course. I seem confident with that one. Does Sven make a lot of sense to you? It is. I love it. The whole glowing sword there, and the cleave that comes about, and it seems a little over the top when he's just like killing creeps, but it's pretty badass when he goes God Strength, and yeah, a little bit. It's like, yeah, I'm just farming a creep camp, and look how badass I am. But yeah, no, when he pops like God Strength, it goes into a big fight with a Stormhammer. I mean, it definitely stands out. That's actually a good point, and you know, you got that. You got Ancient Apparition with the Ice Blast. I mean, kind of looking at that a little more. I know if you're Broodmother, she's not solely dependent on all of those Spiderlings, but they are a big part of the hero. So is that, I don't want to say a mistake, but is that like a big deal that he's gonna have to worry about that, or is it really just, you know, avoid it? But if it happens, it happens, kind of deal.
Prepare for battle.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, very interesting. Perhaps the mind game's coming about right here. But I mean, so if he does end up mid, that of course means that you would think they'd probably do some kind of an aggressive Viper off lane, perhaps. But I mean, that seems like that could be okay, I guess. I mean, what, the Knights? Okay. So really just, yeah. All right. Well, they are. Game's coming out right here for a team like Leviathan. You know, nothing against him, but obviously if you had to lean towards one team being the favorite, of course, Evil Geniuses. having to be that. So now Evil Geniuses, of course they had maybe a little bit of a rocky start in a sense, but at the same time they're be on top as a #1 team in North America like they've been before, or do you feel like NA is pretty strong right now? Mm-hmm.
Thirty seconds to battle.
Yeah. No. Oh, yeah, no, that'd be great. As I stressed, that's actually Nusham right here. He's going to be almost blocked in, but he's through the tree and he will be fine. I would love to see diversity when it comes to teams qualifying for all these events, you know, from all the regions, let alone NA, where one team qualifies for each event. There's so many good teams, it seems like, especially, again, in NA. But, yeah, Evil Geniuses, with the history that they have, it seems like that they're probably going to be the ultimate favorite moving forward. But, I mean, you know, that's up for debate another time anyways. We'll see how they do here in this match. It is going to be Viper mid. Alright. And now Night Stalker is going to come in, put the harassment on a Queen of Pain, of course. Good for that. Doesn't have an Orb of Venom or anything like that. One of those boots, of course, but still with that Void and right clicks. Gonna have to respect that if you are Queen of Pain right here. Monkey's Forever bottom lane. Man, he's just chilling next to them right here in the trees. The sentry is down. No matter will they catch him. Oof, he's just leeching experience. That's going to be his goal here. I mean, it's obviously a difficult task, but Broodmother, that's what he's known for. Kind of just playing his own lane, staying alive, and staying there for a long time in the game before eventually getting the items and moving around the map. But top lane, rotation coming in from the Night Stalker. You like to see the active Night Stalker coming out. Universe is already at half life, actually. He does have that poor man shield. There we go. Going back to Jakiro real quickly, now I'm not suggesting he should have had Ice Bath there by any means at level 1, but something I have noticed that we've seen Jakiro's honestly skip Ice Path for a while, even to like level 7, level 8. Is that something that you agree with, or do you think that's an oversight? Yeah. Well, keep an eye on that, see how he does. Obviously, still no first blood, though, as we approach 3 minutes into the game now. The constant polling going on, Universe. Gonna scout that out. Almost level 3 himself, has those wild axes. Maybe snipe some of those last hits if he can. And then there's the bottom lane, so both offlaners just playing the game again. Stay alive as they usually do. And Monkeys is doing that. He's 3.5. I mean, he's definitely getting the levels, but like I said, that's kind of expected. He's such a difficult hero to truly kill, so they're not even spending the most resources into doing that ever since the initial, at least. Top lane, Universe again in trouble. Void comes out this time. Might be a different story. That dual breath on him, and yes, it is enough damage. Jakiro actually credit for the kill, so it seemed like that was going to happen eventually. Maybe at the nighttime, but it even happens before night here. Onto him. Mm-hmm.
Haste.
He's just going to put those right clicks in. Brewmother, meanwhile, is harassing Ancient Apparition quite a bit, and by harassing, he's actually going in for the kill right here onto Fear. He's going to run up. There you go. Hal, the Spider Sting. No, the Spider spawn Spiderlings even. Enough damage. And now Nusham, he's going to put harassment on Arteezy, but no way they're killing him at this point. But yeah, that's a 2-0 start for Leviathan, and you got the nighttime for Night Stalker now with that Hal, as you talked about. That synergy's so good. Well, this goes back to what I said, though, at the beginning, right? Where they drafted a lineup to win the lanes. Now, usually that means, you know, very good success, as Nusham is trying to get away right here. He's going to try to fly over the trees. Oh, the cold feet did proc, though. Going to be frozen in place, gets at least a couple more auto attacks. Here comes Crit as well. And meanwhile, Fear is going to get picked off. Oh, it's on the wrong side with the fissure. Oh, no. Horrible placement on the fissure. It blocks in Sven. And Crit's going to die as well, most likely now. And it ends up being a double kill for Monkeys Forever. He would love to have that taken back, man. Yeah, he saw Viper making his way there. It is like, that has to be something, so committed and was right. But yeah, as the point I was just making there, again, winning the lanes, but is that something? So if you're EG, are you right now like thinking about that? Like, okay, we should be fine once we adapt into the mid game, or is this even a little more than you would expect? TP, yeah. It's also a great heads up by Universe picking up on that and knowing that he had the opportunity as a result of TP out. So, but yeah, as you mentioned, stacking the Ancient, stacking the jungle in general for this Fang, get him that Mask of Madness, really start to amp up his farm, and it'll allow Queen of Pain also to create some room. Is the opportunity that EG is going to have to take now. Speaking of Queen of Pain real quickly, too, what does she go here? Because we definitely see a plethora of builds with co-ops depending on the game. Is this a more aggressive? Is this a Yules game? What's the deal? Mm-hmm.
Double damage.
Okay, a little more aggressive earlier start here. Perhaps Monkeys Forever, like we just kind of cut in the creep wave, sitting behind the tower, continuing to make life difficult. Top lane. Oh yeah, they're going to get Shakiro for sure. So finally, EG will get on the board here 8 minutes into the game. And that's actually a rotation from Queen of Pain with that double damage rune, so she gets credit for it. Nice little bounty for her. He's trying, yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
This sustains
You'd mentioned that from the beginning, and Radiant's not only a great damage tool for him, but obviously that burn of the mischance being provided to a hero like Sven seems like it's potentially going to be a strong ability to take advantage of. Yeah. Yeah, this is... oh yeah, Crit's in trouble, isn't he? It's daytime, but still opens up with a void. Monkey's forever on top, and here comes Danger, aka Sumail, though he blinks on in. Nushem, nice with TP, and it is going to be in time, so good reaction again. Both sides, really. Oh. You're right. Yeah, very, very close call. Curious of your thoughts here, actually. I've had some debates with the casters in this past as far as BSJ and the like, and he's going to be going the Necronomicon, really, as his first big item here. Are you a fan of that on this hero?
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower is under attack.
That's my biggest thing. If you have another hero, at least one other hero on your team that has that right-click ability as a core, such as the Viper or even the Broodmother, then I think that, yeah, it makes a lot of sense. But it's when he's kind of the sole right-clicker physical damage where it's a little bit, maybe he could be doing something else. But this game, it does. Primal Roar, by the way, they get the top tower, kill Ice Blast coming in. Queen of Pinch, she's silenced up, though. As she gets in here, the Ice Blast hits, but they're going to be able to run away for the time being. Jakiro, no, Danger does chase down the Lycan and finishes the job right there. Jakiro's now also in trouble. Running with a massive creep wave on him. I guess he might end up being fine, but they got the prime target in the Lycan at least.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Get the ground.
Yeah.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified.
This is, again, you talk about the winning the lanes right here, but now still kind of in that earlier phase, but things making some adjustments. The moving's coming out from EG, and clearly it is having an impact. Ice Blast coming into the bottom lane. That's going to kill the spiders, if anything. You see Broodmother will fall back, but Sumail denies the tower, and I think that's the biggest thing, too, is Sumail's been at all three lanes now in this game ever since he started moving, and that, of course, was going to be a key for Evil Geniuses as far as adapting in this game. So, creating some space, and Sven, he's got the Echo Saber now finished with this Mask of Madness. So Sven's actually farming very well, especially when you consider that laning phase that he's dealing with.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Getting away. Oh, you also got to, again, keep in mind that Howl buff, it's level 3, but being nighttime especially, so much amp damage coming out right there, as well as the heal it does provide, so that's going to continue to be a very useful tool throughout this game. But yeah, that Radiance getting so close already in this point, and that's going to be a key item, no doubt, for Leviathan. We really haven't talked much about Viper, by the way. Sammy Boy here on the Viper, and as I say that, they're going in. Viper Strike is going to be applied to Sven. He doesn't really have any support nearby. He is definitely dead right here, so that's a nice collapse. Even the Macro Pyre used, and Shapeshift BSJ, he's coming in looking for more, but maybe it will be bought him. Brood's chasing. Oh yeah, Crit's just about dead, isn't he? He does not have his Echo Slam. He's not level 6. That would have been nice, but he gets run down.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Yeah.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Whew.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower has fallen. Dire's top tower has fallen.
Yeah. Jeez, this is some big items coming out. We mentioned the Radiance, we mentioned Necro level 3, and then, again, a Viper, going the Helm of the Dominator. Actually picking up an Alpha Wolf already, bringing it nearby the team. Thoughts on Helm of the Dominator? It's an item we have been starting to see a resurgence a little bit, I feel like. On Viper. Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, yeah. Well, I caught that. That was just, that's the Echo Slam right there. He just simply walked up, Echo Slammed, and then Queen of Pain was there to help finish off with a Scream. So, yep. Yeah. Yeah. Almost has it. But, yeah, to your point, I mean, Helm of the Dominator, again, when it comes to the stats itself, it's pretty poor. But overall, what it applies, not only the aura, but on top of that, the creep that you get, again, in this case with the Alpha Wolf, definitely has high potential. Very good coordination there from EG. That was lined up. Yeah.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant are scanning.
You look up here, Arteezy is trying to do a little bit of the Ancients, but they're just going to find him yet again. Nighttime, not much left, and he gets out, though, again. Ah, true. That's been an issue in a couple of cases here. They are going to push the secondary tower mid, and actually will kill it, so it really goes to show you again the push they have. But Universe, meanwhile, he's using that his own Helm of the Dominator. He actually took over a siege creep here and has that Boar army, of course, to help push the top lane. He's got his own tier 2 tower, so Universe definitely doing a lot of work at the top lane. And actually 2,100 gold saved up himself. Do you think maybe a Blink Dagger for him is something he's thinking about?
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Gold remains.
At least he has his Radiance. Yeah. Well, he got the Radiance, but you're right. That's yet another death for him. So such a good start, and you can see he's 4-3-1 now. That's been 3 deaths in the last like 4 or 5 minutes here. So he is most certainly feeling the pressure. Sven, meanwhile, BKB almost finished. All he needs is the pattern, it looks like. Before he's got that is BKB this game. It's definitely as usual. I feel like it's maybe necessary, but at the same time, it's not going to be, you know, an unstoppable Sven here, as they have Viper especially and so on. Still go through it, so we'll see how truly powerful it is for him though in this game. And actually, well, we didn't talk about this yet. Queen of Pain chose to get the Ag Scepter, first item. Yeah. Well, they sneak in, I guess. Yeah, I was curious. But yeah, Queen of Pain going the Ags, and now even has the Dagon queued up. I love it, and I want to say he actually did this the other day, as they're trying to steal Roshan, so we'll get back to that in a second right here, because definitely, I mean, Leviathan, are they just giving this up now? I guess they kind of have to. This is worst case scenario. Worst case scenario right here. Promer Roar locking out Night Stalker as well. He used an Ice Blast, not getting anyone. They don't even need it though. Arteezy does get a little low, but there's the Echo Slam to lock down BSJ. No more Shapeshift. He too is going to be run down. Monkey's thinking about it in the backlines. He's like, do I actually go in? Nah, it's not worth it. Triple kill for Arteezy. And a tower on top of that. That's also the Aegis, of course. Yeah, worst case in the sense they got there, they tried to contest it, kinda, and they just lost 3 heroes in a tower.
Worthy tribute. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Clunky, yeah. Clarifying the Lothars for those non-old school Dota players. Talking about Shadow Blade here. I got you. I got you. I try not to say portal key. Stuff like that. It does. It definitely does. Assassin Shroud, remember that? If you say anything like that, yeah, no, it's that'll work. All right, middle lane, they're looking to jump here. Centaur is actually nearby as well. They have taken over from the Helm of the Dominator. Okay, one blink out, and Spin just kind of walks away. Yeah. But when you factor in, they were up about 3,000, so in a sense, like a 5,000 net worth swing. And it seems like it's going to be continuing to go their way, pending. And Leviathan almost feels like, I mean, they're pushing into an Aegis right now, by the way. Yeah. Well, they're knocking on the door. The Mud Golem going to help them a little bit as be their frontliner. I guess that's their initiation. Take over the Mud Golem. Oh god, he just doesn't care, man. He's running in. Remember, he has that Aegis. The Magpiere's put down. He runs right on over it. Ice Blast is going to connect on a couple. But he doesn't have a... Oh, he does have a blink on Sven. One more second. Nope. He's just going to be Ice Path. And that's that. Back... Oh, what's this? Okay, they got Broodmother.
Flesh sustains, gold remains.
All right, so they... Yeah, but going back to what you're saying at the beginning of that, I mean, this is Leviathan being desperate, it does feel like. That was just another kind of case of they kind of committed, then they started falling back, and they got split up, then, you know, Monkeys gets picked off, and now you see at the top lane, Lycan, he shapeshifts, unfortunately, as he gets fissured. It's brutal. Oh? Echo. Oh, he wanted to echo. Sumail was hanging around. He wanted to echo, and Sumail was going to come in, I'm pretty sure, but wasn't able to get it off. So, yeah, that's, well, we see that there's the initiation. You run at them, and eventually you can catch up, I guess. But that's just, you know, 4-position Earthshaker. Meanwhile, your bottom secondary tower goes down. And now we got the creep wave pushing into the base. So now it's EG's turn to push, and again, makes a little more sense here, considering they're the ones with the Aegis. And right now with the lead as well. So Night Stalker throwing up silence, and actually Sven. Okay, that's going to be an Aegis. He has BKB though. So Mail's coming over. Not here just yet. He blinks away immediately though. Don't overcommit to this though if you're Leviathan. Yeah, they probably... Oh, well, they're still kind of up here, but yeah, by now, you know that EG's going to be ready, so... Gotta be safe. That's it. Go ahead. Okay. Yeah. Well, EG, again, kind of controlling the map now, not only with that gem, but just like the pace of this game. So Leviathan, their opening, it's kind of hard to find what that opening is. As Viper, he's going to get opened on. That's a Primal Roar initiation. Darkness comes, but and he's a beefy target. And actually he's surviving quite a bit. Viper Strike turn onto the Earthshaker right there, but Jakiro, he gets done up at the back lines. He gets taken out pretty quickly. Shapeshift from BSJ. Back here, but he's kind of poking in and poking out. I hear the BKB activated by Arteezy over here. That's a Shrine Pop. Arteezy realizing he might need to get back in. No more ages on him, but he turns at the Sonic Wave in the face right there, Broodmother. And like it as well. They just melt away like they weren't even there. Nusham, he's not going to get out either. That was, again, a beautiful turn from EG. The coordination, they're just on point.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower has fallen.
I mean, Viper's progression, he got the Helm of the Dominator, then he was sitting on just a Dragonlance after that for a while, and now he has a force up almost a Hurricane Pike, but again, he's just constantly playing catch-up here as far as damage threat goes. Okay.
Worthy tribute.
That's exact.
God, this Dagon here on Queen of Pain is definitely doing work too with the Axe. I mean, he just has so much burst, and I love that with an Axe. It just allows you to use that Sonic Wave to farm, as we saw right there. Push out the lane. By the time a fight engages, you'll have it ready anyways. Not that big of a deal. Oh, nice. Yeah. Okay, yeah, you got the 15 talent as well. 10% cooldown reduction. Jakiro middle lane. He was kind of checking it out, pushing up the lane with the Macro Pyre. Unfortunately, gets caught by Sven, so he's dead. Top lane. I mean, they know he's up here because, yeah, the burn. He did not have that deactivated. And now Broodmother going to be easily jumped. Do they have the follow-up damage? Ice Blast is coming in and will finish the job. So, trying to pop Insatiable Hunger for the turn. Not going to happen. Here comes the Viper Strike, though, onto crit. So they are going to get a turn kill out of all this, but losing their Brood. Meanwhile, yeah. There's still hope. There's hope for Leviathan, but it's EG is definitely in pretty good control of this game. Lycan's choice, by the way, after the Necronomicon was a Diffusal Blade, and now he has the BKB queued up himself. But Diffusal, what are we thinking? Maybe to purge off the War Cry here from Sven. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, 1800 gold saved up, so still a little bit of room to make before he has that, but we've entered a phase where for the last couple of minutes, the map's opened up a little bit. You can tell EG's kind of reset as well. Probably Roshan is once again going to be a nice candidate here to be done, but this is probably also why they were waiting. Bloodthorn picked up on Sven. What is Queen of Pain doing? He's He's having fun over here with Jakiro. Now the Magnifier Ice Path comes down, but he's going to blink in anyways. The Scream of Pain. He realizes he might have overstepped right here. Science comes down. Here comes Sven. That was a bait all along. Artesia with the God Strength. He melts like, and the Ice Blast is not going to hit anybody as Night Stalker gets over the cliff right there. But Samil got a little crazy right there. He had his backup coming in, though. And, ooh. Sammy boy. They're going to catch up to him, too. Echo Slam is ready. Nah, they're not going. Yeah. Yeah, you thought he was crazy that last time right there. He really is going to be crazy now. He's feeling pretty good. I mean, like I said, the age is into the cheese. Why not just go YOLO? Let the team back you up as they're clearly ready to do. I mean, you got Blink Daggers on the Sven and the Earthshaker as well. You have that Shadow Blade on Beastmaster as we've talked about. So they definitely have great ways to follow you up. And it seems like EG does want to make a statement here and try to finish the game. Or at least really break into the base here. At this point, down 30 minutes in. With what they have, Sven. Nope. Liquid Fire. He's just going to be prevented from blinking in for the time being. BKB is ready, though, and he's like, screw it. Tired of waiting. Pops the God Strength. Let's get silenced up. Waiting for that BKB to use. He's dropping a little low already. They're kind of holding. A little bit, and the Queen of Pain. Okay. Is he going to cheese here or just pops the Aegis? Neither. It just stays alive. Yeah.
Pain without consequence. Worthy tribute.
Yeah. Yeah, he is definitely down there on the network chart, and I'm kind of with you. That does make sense that, like, if he was going to go bots, and if he had been split pushing this game, which I know that when we have Broods in a game, we happen to have him in a game such as this one, we see that as an option, the whole split push idea, but Monkeys just really hasn't been able to get that going in this game, and again, it's understandable because of how this game turned, and the catch that they do have on the Radiant side. It is very scary. I mean, you see him right here. He's kind of sticking around. Now he's just going to TP out. He leaves the Spiderlings, of course, but he's getting back because they are pushing in. Silence put up on a Sven. He'll have to BKB out of this. They do get the tier 3 tower, though. In the Sonic Wave in the backlands from Queen of Pain, though, right on top of Viper. Queen of Pain might accept death right here. No, he blinks out, actually. And he will stay alive a little bit longer. Maybe he still has the cheese and the Aegis on top of him. Sonic Wave again in 20 more seconds. Dagon Nuke on Jakiro will finish him eventually. Scream of Pain 2 pops the cheese first. They also take a Lycan as he tried to charge in, though. Still no BKB, though. So, yeah, it's just a death trap for this Lycan, it feels like. Yeah. Yeah, this is one of those. If you're Leviathan, you may be talking it over what went wrong, but start thinking about that game number 2, because EG looking to truly finish it old-fashioned way, perhaps. If you don't want to GG out, they'll just gladly take all your base anyways. spawn the mega creeps right here, because still a couple more seconds for BSJ. But again, even when he's up, Shapeshift's still another 15, and he doesn't have the BKB. So, as we've seen now several times, he just charges in, and he just melts, understandably. Queen of Pain, oh, that's an Echo Sand with the Sonic Wave. Sumail trusted the teammates, he trusted the process. And it worked out beautifully in the end. Buyback for Monkeys Forever, but yet again, Lycan gets exploded on right there. Monkeys Forever locked down by the Primal Roar, allowing them to finish him off. That's a dieback, and now the GGs are going to be coming out. So Leviathan, they'll have another chance here in Game 2, but EG, once they got it going, it was no looking back.